here in Sarasota, Florida. Nandito kami ngayon sa Sarasota, Florida. Tapos papunta tayo ngayon sa Ringling Museum. I mentioned to you earlier on my previous vlog yung tungkol kay Tim na he was in, what was that one? He graduated in
the clown college?
Yeah, the clown college.
So he was a clown on the circus.
Yeah, he was a clown on the circus for like a year, no?
Before I went to train the animals.
Yeah, before he went to train the animals. So, yeah, doon siya nag-graduate sa the Ringling, what's that?
Ringling
Brothers
Barnum
Bailey Circus. So,
this is the Ringling Circus.
so ito yung museum nila, guys. So, yeah, ito yung place, guys. May art museum din sila.
They have this set up like they're going into a circus tent.
Yeah. So, yeah, samahan nyo kami, guys, sa paglilibot-libot. Sobrang dilim, pero what are these, Han? What are these trains?
This is how the circus moved from town to town.
Oh.
They would pack up everything. And like I said, back in those days, they had their own store.
Yeah.
They had their own tailors. They had their own shoemaker.
Yeah.
It was like a city.
Wow.
It was a city.
That's amazing.
And like I told you before, the United States government during World War II sent heads from the Army and the Navy and everything to go on the circus with them so that they could see how you could move an entire town overnight from one place to another. I mean, think about it. They had thousands of people working there, and they had a kitchen where everybody got their food free. But the food was really good. It wasn't cheap food. And you had cooks cooking for thousands of people, 3 meals a day.
Wow.
Although this is Howard Brothers Circus, it's really the Ringling Brothers Barnum Bailey Circus. Ringling wouldn't give them the rights to the name, so we had to put a different name on there on the display.
Wow. Look at that, guys. So it's the same guy, Han, who made this all? Wow. Grabe, oh. Alam nyo ba, yung gumawa nito, lahat yan, lahat ng mga nakikita yung mga miniature na yan, 50 years ang ginugol niya para lang makumpletong lahat to. Yung parang pinoportrait nila yung all about circus, how they travel and everything. So yeah, 50 years na ginawa yan, guys. Liliit. Grabe yung mga detalye ba? Tapos, ganyan yung ginagawa nila pag before sila mag-show. Sobrang laki ng tent, ang daming ano, tapos may own chef din sila. Grabe, 50 years na ginawa niya lahat to. Yan. So to give you some ideas, guys, kung how big is the place for all the miniature things from that point until there. Tapos meron pa dito sa ano na yan, sa tent na yan, tapos hanggang doon pa. So yeah, sobrang laki. So parang ito yung backstage, guys. So yan yung may show nila, tapos dito yung mga nagbibihis. So, way back before, or ipaglagay na lang natin, isa dito si Tim. Kasi clown man siya. So, yeah.
And this was the showgirls on the show. This was their dressing tent where they would get dressed. And these were the men that worked in the show. That was their dressing part of the tent. So, and here in the middle is where you would get your costume and return your costume after you came out. You take your costume off, and you put your costume there with all the costume people.
Wow. Gabi, oy.
What you're looking at is the sideshow. All right, that's the first thing you saw when you came on the Midway. When I was on the Hoxie Brothers Circus, I had a little act on the sideshow. I'd stand out there and I would say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on in and see the dancing chicken. I paid $50,000 for this chicken just a year ago, and I can guarantee you this, it'll only cost you $1 to come in and see this chicken dance on cue. If he doesn't dance, by God, you'll get $2 back, double your money. And they would line up, and those farmers would come from miles around to see this stupid dancing chicken. They come inside, and
Yeah.
had this chicken in a plexiglass cage like this,
Uh-huh.
and I'd put on the music, and the chicken wouldn't dance, and then I'd put on turkey in the straw, and that chicken would start lifting his feet, like just dancing like crazy, because I had a hot plate under there. And when the floor got hot, that chicken would start dancing around. Like, I made a lot of money with my dancing chicken on that show.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
You're like a con artist.
pretty much. Back in those days.
So parang ito yung ano guys, yung front para papasok sa show. Ano ba yan? Basta para papasok doon. So guys, kakatapos lang namin mag-tour doon sa museum. So kakain muna kami ng lunch kasi gutom na naman kami. Ako lang pala, yung sobrang gutom lagi. So yeah, and we're here in Marina Jack. Marina Jack lang pala, wala palang S. Yung place guys, nakakainan natin. Nandito na tayo sa restaurant, tapos of course as usual our margarita, tapos yung order ko is shrimp, yan yung first, tapos may darating pa na yung anong tawag nun, oyster. So yeah, kain tayo guys. So yun yung order ni team guys. What's this, Han?
Seafood chowder.
Seafood chowder, tapos lobster roll, no? Also, tapos hindi pa dumating yung isa sa akin, yung ano, oyster. Dumating na yung oyster natin, guys. So, yan siya. Kain, kain! You want some?
Never liked oysters.
Really? It's so good! Isa pa. Sobrang init, guys. You sure you want some? It's good, ha? It's really good. Hindi kasi mahilig si Tim sa oyster oil. So, ako lang kakainin. Sobrang init, promise. Init kayo. As in, init kayo. Good morning guys. So nandito tayo ngayon sa what's the name of the restaurant? I forgot.
This restaurant?
Yeah.
Bob Evans.
Bob Evans. Nagbe-breakfast lang kami ni Mister. Tapos yung plano sana namin.
What this restaurant is basically famous for is they like to make you breakfasts like you would have on the farm. If you were living in a farm and growing up on farming, then this is the kind of breakfasts they made when you're on the farm, so that you would eat good before you went out for a hard day's work. So that's what this restaurant is kind of known for.
Yeah. So, yun guys. Tapos, yung plano sana namin is mag-beach sana kami ngayon. Tapos, kanina umulan kasi. So, nawala na siya sa schedule namin kasi medyo naka-schedule na kasi last day namin ngayon dito sa Sarasota. 3 days lang kasi kami dito. So siguro mag-beach na lang kami sa Miami. Tapos, pagkatapos namin mag-breakfast dito, punta kami sa Holocaust Museum in another city naman siya guys. St. Petersburg. Yeah, that's the name. And I will explain to you later about Holocaust Museum. So yeah, hintay lang kami sa aming order. Okay. So, dumating na yung order namin guys. Yan yung kay Tim, hash brown egg, tsaka, ewan ko kung ano yan. Biscuit. Mine is chicken, tapos may biscuit, tapos may egg, and hash brown. So, let's eat! So guys, papunta na kami ngayon sa Holocaust Museum sa St. Petersburg, as I mentioned earlier. Tapos, can you explain to them what is Holocaust Museum?
Sure, even though I'm driving, I'm a multitasker.
Yeah, nag-drive siya ngayon,
You
guys.
never ask me this stuff when I'm not doing anything. Okay, we're going to the Holocaust Museum. They labeled the events of World War II, what the Germans did to people, as the Holocaust because of all the people that they killed, and they did it systematically. And they would, especially Jewish people, they killed 6 million Jewish people. And what they would do is they basically fooled them, lied to them, and got them on a train and took them to the various camps throughout Poland and Germany and other places over there. And
proceed about 8/10 of a mile to I-75 north.
Pasensya na kayo sa map,
Right.
guys.
so they would get them. They put them on the train. They get them off the train. And when they got to the camps, and they said, "Okay, put all your belongings over here, and you're going to go take a shower." And they would put them in the shower,
In half of a
except it
mile,
wasn't a shower.
left turn onto I-75 north.
Grabe itong map. Uy,
Anyway, they
nasa.
told them they were taking a shower. They would get them to go into the shower, except it wasn't a shower. It was a death chamber. And what they would do then is gas them. They would drop canisters of a gas called Zyklon B, and it would kill everybody inside there. And then they would take their bodies and cremate them immediately. And they ended up killing 6 million Jews and God knows how many other millions of people. It's been called the Holocaust. And we're going to the Holocaust Museum because people should remember things like that so that they don't ever repeat them again in history. But
So, these guys are, ito yung mga ginagamit ng Jew pag nagpre-pray sila. Sorry kung ang hina ng boses ko kasi medyo marami-rami yung tao. So, ito yung mga ginagamit nila, guys. Yan, they call it Kiddush cup. Tapos ito, guys, is identification card. Tapos yung J na yan, it means that they are Jew. So guys, isa to sa mga photograph. Tapos yan yung ginagawa nila. German siya, tapos yan yung Jew, tapos yan yung ginagawa nila, binabaril nila. So nila-line up nila, tapos yan yung mga army dyan, tapos pinagbabaril nila yan, mga tao na yan. Tapos yung star na yan, guys, yan din yung nilalagay nila sa in front of their clothes, like that. Nakikita nyo ba yan? Yan yung one of the sign that they are Jew. So yeah.
so this train car is what they used to transport the Jewish people to the camps. They were packed them in there so tight they couldn't even sit down. They would stand up, and they might be in there for days or even weeks.
So these are some of the pictures, guys. Yan yung train, tapos dito nakalagay is something tapos was used by the Nazi to transport Jews and other prisoners to the killing centers. So yan siya, guys. Tapos ito ang mga pictures ng some of the people that were transported to the killing stations. This is really sad. It says here, at every stop you could hear voices from the boxcars begging for air. Without fail, a German officer would reply, "You have everything you deserve." At every station, those who managed to open a window and beg the guards for help got either a bullet from a revolver or a burst from a machine gun for an answer. Grabe, every time na I read something like this, nagtatayuan yung balahibo ko talaga. Here it says, right there on the train, the SS killed most of the children. MW, I don't know what's that mean. So both of his little boys collapsed at his side. So they separated the women, the children, and the old people from the rest of the deportees. And that was the last we ever heard of them. I think that my wife, who was among them, went with them to the gas chamber. So this guy is one of the guy who helped save over 1,300 prisoners in his employ. So my movie guys, ang name ng movie is Schindler's List. I watched it and it's really sad, but it showed you about World War II and how they treat Jews. So if you have time, you can watch that movies. It's Schindler's List. So these are some of the people who help the Jews. So yan sila guys. So ito yung ginagawa nila guys, itatransport nila doon sa pinakita ko sa inyo kanina na train. Tapos pagkatapos na i-transport is, ito yung ginawa nila, gassing operations were carried out at the survivor and traveling camps from mid-1940 until their closing in November 1943. What is SS, huh?
The SS, that was the elite Nazis.
Oh, it's Nazi. So the SS confiscated all valuables and then ordered the deportees to undress and run directly into gas chambers, deceptively labeled as showers. So, pinapunta sila sa isang chamber, tapos sabi lang ng mga Germans or Nazis na magsha-shower sila. Pero, camp authorities sealed the doors and pumped carbon monoxide into the chamber, killing everyone inside. The bodies were removed from the gas chambers and buried in mass graves. So, yan yung ginawa nila guys sa mga Jew. And it's like over 6 million, I guess. So, Zyklon B, yan yung poison na ginagamit nila guys. Call it concentration camp uniform. Yan siya guys. So, nakikita nyo yung star na yan. Tapos, by number din sila. So, itong photograph na nakikita nyo ngayon guys, her name is Anne Frank. She's one of the many children that has been died. So, and he also has a book that it calls The Diary of Anne Frank, and I read it. It's so sad, but it shows you how they, how they hide and how they eat, how was their life on those days that they were trying to hide from the Germans. So guys, tapos na kami sa museum. Konti lang yung napakita ko sa inyo kasi karamihan kasi or kadalasan dun sa museum is unwritten, tapos mga pictures. So yeah, pero at least it gives you some idea sa mga tao na hindi nakakaalam tungkol sa World War II, about Nazi and Jew. So yeah.
And they didn't just kill Jews, they killed gypsies.
Next left.
They killed somewhere between 250,000 and 500,000 gypsies.
Yeah.
They killed anybody that wasn't white and Christian, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really sad, but I'm also glad that we went to that museum because it gives me more knowledge about the World War II. So yeah. And also guys, baka interested din kayo, may movie si Tim na ginawa noon. He was a sound mixer. You were a sound mixer, right? The Last Days?
Yes.
Yeah. So baka interested lang kayo na it's all about yung siya guys, yung mga some of the it's a documentary and yun yung mga anong tawag nito? Some of the people who survived on that World War II. Yeah.
And it won the Oscar that year.
So, also, yeah, it won the Oscar. So, maybe interested lang kayo. He was the sound mixer on that documentary. Yeah, The Last Days. Yun yung tawag sa documentary. So, yun. Check it out, guys. So, guys, nandito tayo ngayon sa Grand Buffet. Tapos, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung buffet nila dito. So, ito yata yung parang dessert section, ewan. Yung salad yan, salad section pala. So, may pipino, may ganyan. Tapos, may coleslaw, may watermelon. Nakalimutan ko kung ano yan, pero orange. Tapos, salad section ulit, mga sauce. Muffin yata. Chocolate cake. Something. Another dessert. Tapos, dito is mga sushi. Sushi. Excuse me. Sushi. Tapos, hindi ko na lang siguro ililibot kayo lahat ha. So, ayan siya guys. Tapos, may shrimp sauce also. Tapos, may lemon. Oh, my oyster. My God. So, hindi ko na lang kayo ililibot lahat guys. Pero, yeah, yan siya guys. Medyo, maraming choices. May crab legs. Crab. Hindi yata yan legs. Oh, may saging. Tapos, meron din dyan. So, sobrang dami ng choices. Meron pa dun. Tapos, parang apat. So, apat siya na section, guys. Meron pa dito. May fish. Tapos, crab cake yata to. So, yan siya. Ang daming choices. Grabe. So, apat na section para sa mga food. Tapos, ang dami palang section, sorry. So, yeah, meron dyan. Tapos, meron pa dun. Pwede ka din magpaluto. So, yeah, kain muna ako, guys. Gutom na kasi ako. So, yung first na kinuha ko is mussels, tsaka chicken yata to. Tsaka, anong tawag ba nito? Crayfish. So, kain tayo, guys. May beef pala din ako dito. So, first plate. Second plate natin, guys. May ribs, may pancit, may clams, tapos fried shrimp, crab cake, tapos crab legs. Let's eat! So, third plate na tayo, guys. May, anong tawag nito? Oyster? Oyster to, no? May oyster tayo, tapos may mussels, tapos mga fresh to. Ito fresh siya, tapos ito din fresh, pero ito hindi siya fresh. Mussels din yan, tapos may crab legs.
Did you tell them?
Yeah, I did. Nubuang ko, it's my third pa lang to eh. So yeah, third plate. Kain tayo, guys. Sarap. Sabi. So guys, ito yung fourth plate. May sushi tayo dito, tapos oyster, tsaka mussel. So let's eat. So dessert na tayo, guys. 4 flavors of ice cream. Ito lang yung i-dessert ko. So yeah, let's eat. So tapos na kaming kumain, guys. Busog talaga ako, sobra. As in, ang dami kong nakain ngayon. So yeah, tapos pabalik na kami sa campground. So,
they banned her from the restaurant. She ate so much food. They said, no more buffet for you. You have to order a la carte. One thing at a time. She was banned.
Grabe talaga. Ang dami ko talaga nakain.
Very embarrassing.
Oy,
It was unbelievable. They didn't even bring her a regular spoon. They brought her like one of those ladles, those spoons like that. And she's putting it in there and they had to change to wooden. It's wooden instead of the silver because she was doing it so fast it was sparking. Caught a napkin on fire.
Don't embarrass me.
It caught a napkin on fire. She was going so fast. The silverware sparked, created a fire. They banned her from the restaurant.
Pero ang dami ko talagang nakain ngayon, sobra. But I enjoyed it so much. So, yeah. So that's it for today's video, guys. Until next time, I love you all.